This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to vividtrainings.com. So, in the previous session, we have discussed what are the different types of tasks we are having in control flow, right? We have seen. So, today, let us understand, let us do the demos on those tasks. Okay. So, let me open my recent project. This is my recent project I have created. Okay. So, So click on view, click on solution explorer, you will get the project information. If you want SSIS toolbox, you need to click on this. You are going to be getting this one. Okay. So what I will do, I will rename this package. Already I have package, right? So I am going to rename this package like 01 demo. Okay. Let's say we are going to be understanding execute sequel task, the first demo. Okay, the first one, the first task dot dtsx. Now click on enter. So your name, okay, the package name was changed to 01 demo est is nothing but execute sequel task. Now save it. So let us understand data flow task. We will understand it later. So why? Because the data flow task is going to have, okay, so many sources, destinations, transformations, all these things you have. So you won't understand right now. So let us do some of the demos on this task so that you will understand. Okay. Now what execute SQL task is going to be doing? Execute SQL task, it is used to execute SQL statements, right? It is going to execute the SQL statements like DDL, DML operations, all these things it is going to be doing. Okay. So now what I will do, um, let us do, let us try to create one table first. Okay. Let me create one table. Um, Let me open the SQL server. Let me copy, connect. Okay. Databases, in company database, we are having one table called employee table. So what I will do, I will create one more table. Okay. Or else let me check what the data it is having. Select star from employee table. So yes, employee name. Okay. Employee ID, employee name, city we are having. Okay, fine. So there are 4 rows I am having. So what I will do, okay, I want to delete the data. So delete the data. So delete from this employee table. I will write this condition. So I'm trying to delete rows by using the execute SQL task. Okay. I am going to delete the records in this particular table in SQL server by using execute SQL task. So let me copy this. Now go to this Visual Studio, drag and drop the execute SQL task. There would be red color mark. This red color mark should go. So when you configure it, double click on this. When you configure it, the red color mark will go. Okay, that red color mark will go. So what I will do, uh, so if you see, last session also I have shown you. So the connection. So first you need to give the connection. So click on a new connection. Okay. So not this one, new connection. The provider, you need to mention the same SQL Server native client, and the server name you need to give. So what is the server name you have? Okay, you need to give the server name. It got stuck. 1 second, guys. Let me copy the server name. Okay, this is the server name. So you need to choose Windows authentication. The same thing for SQL Server also, you have used the Windows authentication, right? The same thing here also we need to use. So select connect to a database, select or enter a database name. So they are asking to select to which database you want to connect. So I want to connect to database called company. So test connection, you need to test the connection whether the connection is succeeded or not. That means to this particular database, to this particular server, is it connected or not, that you need to do. Okay, that you need to check. That is the meaning. So now click on OK. So now if you see in the data connections, we can have the connection. Okay, now click on OK. So now the connection got established. So for this particular server, for this particular database, we have connected right now. So so what you want to do in this particular connection in this database? So there is a table, so I want to delete, so that the data from that particular table. So now click on OK. So you can write directly here, no issues at all. Or else you click on this dot dot dot, it will open a very big query window. So if you have so 500 lines, 600 lines of code, you can okay place here, or else you can type here also. Okay, so click on OK. Now parameter mapping, nothing to do. Result set, nothing to do. Expressions, nothing to do. Now click on OK. Now red color mark has gone. Okay, now save it. After each and every, okay, after each and every changes, you need to okay do the change. Okay, you need to, what you need to do, you need to compulsory, you need to save the package. If you don't save the package, it will, if for example, if suddenly power gone, then whatever the changes you have made, whatever the things you have made, it will go. Okay, so now right click on this particular task. Okay, rename, click on rename. So I am going to rename this. Okay, I am going to rename this. What I am going to rename this? So let me take execute SQL task, deleting all the rows from employee table. So some kind of message I have written on this. See, this is an execute SQL task. So what we are doing in this particular task, deleting all the rows from employee table. So if anyone sees this package, okay, if anyone is connected to this package, if anyone is seeing the package means, so simply they can say, okay, by seeing this only they can say, okay, this is an execute SQL task. By seeing this symbol they can say execute SQL task, and they are deleting the rows from this employee table. That is what they are doing. Now see, save it. Now go to SQL Server. Now read the data, you have the data. Now come here, save it, and start running the package. So now see, green color mark you got. If you go to the progress, you can see each and everything, before validation, after validation. Okay, validation started, validation end, completed. So how much time it took to execute the complete thing. So delete, it took 219 milliseconds. Okay, so now go to control flow, stop debugging. You can stop executing this package here, red color mark, or else there is a package execution with success. Click here to switch to design mode. So I want to go to my design. If you double click on this, it will come like this, but you cannot do any kind of changes. Now click on this, it will go to your design mode. Okay, now go to SQL server. Now read the data. There is no data, data is deleted. Okay, so if you want to modify, okay, if you want to modify anything, okay, so there is a connection right in the connection manager. See this connection manager, so you can rename this connection manager also, like this is the source, right? Source underscore company database. Okay, this is the source, right? So you can save and you can execute it. Okay, I have deleted the data. So if you wanted to insert the data, okay, what you can do means, so insert into which table? Employee table, values. Okay, employee ID 1. So let's say Ram. Okay, let's say city is um, let's say Hyderabad. Okay, Ama, and to Ravi. Okay, Delhi, P, Anu, so is from Pune. Okay, some kind of data I'm inserting. Okay, I don't want to insert here. I'm going to copy this, and by using execute SQL task, I am going to be executing, I am going to be inserting the data. Okay, so let me drag it and drop it the execute SQL task. Double click on this, go to the connection, choose the connection. So source DB only, right? In this database only, company database only, I am going to be using. Now dot dot dot, now paste here. Now click on OK. Now click on OK. Now red color mark is gone. So what I will do now, okay, this one I will disable it. Disable is nothing but this will not execute. Okay, so right click on this, rename it. So execute SQL task. So inserting some data into employee table. Okay, inserting some data into employee table. So this is what we are going to be doing. Now see, save it. Don't forget to save. Now go here. Now read the data from this table. There is no data. So by using execute SQL task, I am going to be loading the data, inserting the data. Now see, within a seconds we got it. The insertion is done. It got stuck again. Okay. So see, it took 141 milliseconds. Okay, 141 milliseconds. Now stop this. Okay, now go to control flow, save this. Okay, now go to SQL server. Now read the data. So now the data is inserted. Clear? Clear? So once the execution, when you start executing, okay, the extra window is added. Okay, here what is that is, okay, execution results. That means progress. While executing this package, it will show the progress. When you stop the execution, it will show the execution results. So it is going to be showing the step by step of execution, what happened exactly. So validation started. So which task it has executed. So at what time it has executed. So data validation is nothing but this is checking whether the table okay, the table or something is correct or not, whether in that particular database the table is available or not. Okay, so that is what it is going to be happening. Clear? Okay, so this is what about the, okay, what execute SQL task. So like if you want to use any command like delete, truncate, update, insert, creating a stored procedure, views, functions, etc., etc. So you can do by using this execute SQL task. It is very faster. It is very faster because it is having the batching operations. Okay, so there is a data. I want to delete the data. Now disable this one, enable this one. Now save it and start running the package. So okay, start running the package. You got the okay, what it was executed. Okay, so it got executed. Now stop debugging this. Now go here. Now read the data from the table. There is no table, so you can insert again. Okay, you can insert again, start it, done, go here, execute it, there is the data. Okay, so not only delete, truncate, insert, so whatever the things you want to do you can do. Okay, so this is what about the execute SQL task. You can try with different examples also, guys. Okay, so the next task is analysis service process task. Actually I don't have the cube deployed in my system. Okay, don't have the cube actually. Mm, 1 second. SSIS projects. 1 second, guys, let me check whether I'm having a cube. Yes, I'm having cube. This is the cube. So let me check whether it is deployed or not. Properties, the server name. Let me change my server name. Copy. Go here. Let me paste this. Okay. And apply and go. Now save this. Right click, build. Build succeeded. Rebuild succeeded. Now process. Okay, so deploy the first project. Yes, I will deploy it. Deployment successful. Now run the. Why it is taking longer time? What is happening to this? The job completed with failure. Why? Let me check. Am I having Amazon? Yes, I'm having Amazon. Okay, let me stop canceling it. Stop, buddy. Shit, man. Double click on data source. Yes. Let me edit. Okay. Let me give this database. Amazon DW is required. Yes, I'm having Amazon DW. Windows connection. Ah, why am I not getting? You have right sequel. You want to change the connection, you can change the connection. Double click, edit, native client. Please wait while we retrieve the list of servers. Okay, this one, Windows authentication. Now let's select Amazon DW. Test connection succeeded. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now save this. Okay. Amazon Cube. Cell the time hierarchy. I think this is not completely configured. Oh. The cube cannot be browsed. Verify that cube has been deployed and processed. Correct. So time dimension, we got the time dimension and everything. Okay. Yeah. Save this. Now right click, go to properties, go to this, everything is fine. Now build it. Now process it. Yes, first deploy it. Now run the query. Process failed. Why? Empty server login. Oh. Uh, so here, let me log in. Search for this. Siri. Click on OK. Click on OK. Server roles, sysadmin, mapping, securable status. Now click on OK. Refresh and now check what are the logins you have. Lab series, yes. Now let me go back, reprocess it. Yeah, process succeeded. Close it. No need to work on this. Okay, so now let me connect to the analysis service. Okay, refresh it. Databases, you can see Amazon sales queue, right? So what I will do, I will create a new package. This is a package, rename the package. So 02 demo. Okay, this is analysis service processing a task, right? So this is the second demo. Now save it. Now right click on this particular current package. You can see close all documents, close all but tool windows, close all but this. So close all but this ante whatever the the other packages you have here in the line. So it will close apart from this. See, it is gone. Now save it. Okay. Now analysis process task. Double click on this. Okay. Now go to processing. So now click on analysis services connection manager. So click on a new connection manager. Okay. You need to edit. You need to give the analysis service. Okay. The server or file name you need to. This is the one. The connection you need to give actually. Oh my god, again it got stuck. Copy. Nothing. So let me give the thing. Now click on connection succeeded. Now you can see catalog. You have one Amazon sales cube, only one thing you have, right? Only one cube you have, so that is why it is showing only one cube. Now click on OK. Okay, click on OK. So everything is got. Okay, now go to expressions, nothing. Now click on OK. The list of objects to process is empty. Add cube. Why it is not getting? Yeah. Oh, we need to check in. Okay, okay. Right. So Amazon sales cube you need to choose. Now click on OK. Now red color mark is gone. Now save it. Now rename this. Okay. Analysis service processing a task. Okay. Processing Amazon sales queue. This unit you can mention. Now save this and execute this. So when you execute, what it will do, it will process it. It will deploy and it will process the cube again. Okay, it will process the cube again. Clear? So measure groups, sales you have. Sales, dimensions. Oh, cube only measures you have. Let me open that. Only sales we have in the measure. So that is what it is showing. Only sales we have. Okay. So this is not the correct. Now let me open a query window. Customer city, measure sales you have this, product you have, sale date you have, location you have. Okay, fine. Okay, so so this whatever the process just now we made, right? So we are processing. First we will deploy. Okay, already the last time was deployed. It deployed. If you process with deployment, the database will be overwritten. Yes, I want to overwrite. So whatever the changes I have done, those changes will overwrite on that particular cube, the same cube. Now see, the same thing whatever we have done, we have click run, right? So by using this analysis process a task, what you are going to be doing means, so you just need to configure it. That's it. You need to connect to the Amazon sales cube in which server it is, and you need to add an object like which sales cube you want to. So it want full, yes, you can mention and click on OK and start running the package. Whatever the process it has done, the same process it will done. You can go to execution results. Now you can see the same execution. Okay, so let me show you here. Run it. Process succeeded. Okay, if you expand each and everything, you can see some of the things. Okay, so here also, if you see the result set, execution results, so starting from what it has opened and what it has done, so each and every step it is going to be showing you, right? Each and every step it has it is going to do. So 640 milliseconds it took. So this one, how much time it took? this this is 7 14 56. It is also took some milliseconds only, guys. So like 1456 1456, that means this there are some changes in milliseconds only. Okay, so that is what you need to know. So by using this, we are simply what we are doing, we are processing that particular cube. Okay, so processing this particular cube, that is what. Clear? This is what the analysis service processing a task. Clear? So the next one we have bulk insert task. So used to import a text files data into a SQL server. So we need one text file to load that data. Okay, so let me show you. Let me check whether I'm having the mm, employee ID, first name, last name, gender, what data it is actually. Oh, so much of data. Okay, not this one. Actually, it will take time to create. Sure. So let me create one file, employee ID. Okay, name, salary, uh, gender, and department ID, some kind of data. So let's say 101 Ram, salary 1000. Okay, gender is male, and department ID is, let's say, 10. 102, let's say Anu. Okay, some data, female. Okay, let's say 40. 103, okay, Kiran. So 3000 he is getting and is male. So let's say again 40, the same department he is also working. 104, okay, Ramya. Let's say she is getting 5000, female, and she is working for 10th department. 105, uh, let's say Swati. Uh, so she is getting 3500, female, and it is a 30. 106, Jeff is getting 5000 bucks. Okay, is male and the null. Okay, or else you can simply, okay, don't put anything. 107, Ramesh. Okay, let's say he is getting 2900. Okay, he's male and he's working for a department 20. 108 Krishna. Okay, let's say 3100 is male, and he is also working in the same department. 109 Sam. Okay, she is getting 5500 and she is female and she is working for a department called 30. Okay, 110. um what we can give John. Okay, he is getting 3000 bucks. He's male. That's an null. Triple one. Sandhya. Let's say 3500. She is a female. Okay, we need to put comma here. Female, and she's working for department called 40. So some kind of data you have. This is the data. Let me save this. Uh, where I need to save. So let me save in our EMP table. Okay, now save this. Close it. Now what I will do, let me create a new package. This package name is, let's say, 03 demo bulk insert task. Okay, BIT bulk insert task. Now save. Okay, save all. Now close all but this. Okay, only this one I will work. Now drag it and drop it the bulk insert task. Okay, so now double click on this. So in the same way, we need to create one table. Okay, so let's say not this one. Let me expand this. There is a company. So let me create use master go. Okay, let me create database called stage underscore company. Okay, now execute it. So now let me use stage underscore company. Use it. Okay, now let me create with same table. Create table emp, same column names, employee id, it is an integer, comma, employee name, let's say varchar 30 or 50, comma, next column is what we have to, I think, salary, right? Salary, the money data type, put comma, and is gender, we have to gender, let's say character 1, comma, department id, integer. Okay, so something like this I have to now execute this. I have created one table, select star from this employee table. Now we have the data. So where is the file? This is the file. So there would be one duplicate row. For example, let's say there is a duplicate row. Save this. Okay, so now what I will do, I will drag and then drop it bulk insert a task. Okay, so double click on this. I am going to configure this bulk insert task. Double click on this, go to connection. So in the connection, first you need to uh, connect to the source. Okay, connect to the source where the file is available. Okay, so click on this, click on new connection. Now click on browse. When you browse, it will ask you where the, okay, it will ask you where exactly the file is available here, right? So I need to browse it. Okay, so step one, we need to connect to the source connection. So in file, you need to click on that file, new connection, and you need to browse and select the file. Okay, now click on OK. Now source, we got it. In connection manager also we can see there is a source employee.txt. So now go to destination connection. So in this connection, step 3, step 1 is go here and connect, browse and select the file, that is step 2. Step 3 is connection, new connection. So where the database, not this database. Now click on this. The server name, I am going to give the server name. Oh my god, simply have given. Yeah, I got it. So Windows authentication. Now select the database. In which database you want to load? I want to load in the stage. Succeeded. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now you need to choose the step 4 destination table. In which table I want to store? In this table. Yes. In this particular database, I'm having only one table. It is showing only one table. Okay. So now if you see the file carefully, you have the comma separated. Like our each column is separated with column, sorry, comma, right? So when you go here, so format is nothing. So row delimiter, you are going to be giving this. So column delimiter, here it is a tab, but if you go and see the data, there is a comma is the delimiter. Comma is the delimiter, so you need to choose comma here. Okay, so the configuration for this connection part is done. Now go to options, click on options. So if you see, there is a batch size, so you can give 5,000 or 10,000. So how many rows at a time? Okay, how many rows at a time you want to load? Okay, so last row is equal to 0. 0 is not, 0 indicates, so indicate the last row in the specified data file. So till the last row you need to load the data. That is what the mean. And the first row is equal to 1. That means, so first row, already we have the first row as a column name. I don't want to take that column name. So from second row I want the data. So you need to give the 2. Okay, for example, if the last row, if you give 5, okay, gives as 5, then only 5 rows will read the data. Okay, 0 is nothing but last row till end. In this particular file, how many rows you have? In lakhs of data, if you have those lakhs of data, it will take. So or else if you want to load only 100 rows, okay, you can give the last row is equal to 0, sorry, 100. Then only it will load from first second line, from second line to 100, it is going to be loading the data. Okay, it is going to be loading the data. So you give 0, that means all the rows it will load, and the first row is equal to 2, you can give. Okay, so now click on OK. Now red color mark is gone. Now you can do rename kind of thing. So here rename source underscore employee. Here also you can say destination underscore emp table. Okay, destination, or else stage underscore company. Okay, so this is called some stage database, and this is the source. We have the connections here. Now save this. Okay, now save this. After saving this, you can rename this, right? You can rename this bulk insert task, what we are doing, loading, okay, loading data from uh, employee.txt file to stage underscore company database, some kind of thing, or else stage underscore employee table, something else. Oh, bulk insert task, okay, uh, loading data from employee file and employee file to, okay, stage underscore company db employee, okay, something else, okay, whatever you want you can have it. Now save this. Now you go here, read the data, there is no data. Now come here and start running the package. So it is running. It got success. Okay, the data you have loaded. So now stop, now go to progress and you can see what happened, what is happened. It went to that particular path and it took the file, and a batch size it has took 5000 and blah blah blah. It has loaded that data into the table. Now go and read the data from the table. Now see, you got the data. You got the duplicate records also. I told you, bulk insert task, okay, disadvantages is cannot validate or clean or transform data with this task, okay, so cannot get error rows separately. This is a very important point. Okay, you are not going to be getting any kind of error rows separately, but by using a data flow task we can get the error rows separately. By using this bulk insert task, we cannot get the error rows separately. That is what the meaning. Okay, so that is what you need to know. Bulk insert task, it is used to import text files data into the SQL server, not any other SQL server. You cannot do with other SQL server, sir, or Oracle or some blah 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 things. Only the SQL server. And the very important thing is we cannot validate or clean or transform the data, so cannot get the error rows separately. You cannot clean actually. The very important thing this is, cannot clean the data. So cleaning the data is very important. Okay, so you do practice with these three tasks in different ways. Okay, so you in this also you try giving, you try loading only 5 records. Okay, you try loading only 10 records. Like that you can try in different ways how it is happening, what the function is. Okay, what is the function and everything you can check in that. Okay, by doing practice you will understand, you will get questions. So if you do like this, what will happen, what kind of data it will load. If I do like this, what kind of data it will load. So this SSIS, guys, simply if you listen it will not work. Okay, you need to do more practice. Why? Because this configuration part is very important. So configuration, here we have options. So they will ask in interview the important interview question. So I'm having one file, the text file. I want to load only 5 rows from that, first 5 rows from that particular file. So how can I do that, sir? If I will write select top 5 star from some table, that table name. So if I write like that, I will get those rows. No, so that is the wrong way. So you need to configure in this way. So if you do practice only, you will know, okay, if I do like this it will get like this. Okay, that is what you need to understand. Okay, so we'll continue on Monday for other demos. Okay, so if you have any questions, you are welcome, guys. Thank you.